it's quite remarkable, actually, what Nottingham Forest are doing.
Yeah. And
this is not lucky.
No, it's not. And the early part of the season, I saw them at Stamford Bridge. What they do, Forest, what is so impressive is that they don't go into every game with the same mindset.
Yeah.
They go into it, they tailor it. Nuno has got them playing, so they'll go away to Liverpool, they'll play a certain way.
Yeah.
They go away to Brentford, play a different way. Go away to Chelsea, do something similar.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got points at Liverpool, got points at Chelsea. Their away record, mate, is astonishing.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of those decisions right. Plus, you think about the recruitment they've made with some of the players they've got.
Murillo?
Well, they got Murillo at the back, and they've got a boy called Milinkovic, right? 13 million they paid for him, mate. He's a giant. Those two centre-halves, mate, have been... They've been good, really good. I reckon if you're talking about a partnership, they play a three, so it's not necessarily a partnership, but I reckon they're in the top 3 or 4, mate. Yes, Liverpool's back line, those two centre-halves, Villa plays with Van Dijk. Arsenal, big fan of those two.
Yeah.
Right now...
Gibbs, White, Anderson. Yeah, got a good team, mate. They put together a real good side.
And it's exciting, on the counter quick. Look, he didn't score today, Wood, but he had a couple of chances. And another day he gets a goal. But look, you can't get to this stage of the season. It's not coincidence. They're doing things right.
Absolutely. Let's go to Luke, who is a Nottingham Forest fan. All right, Luke?
All right, Luke Zaid?
Hey, boys, you all right?
Yeah, good, mate. I mean, you're in dreamland, right?
Dreamland, just on the way back from Brentford now, and what a performance, mate. It's got to be... Do you not think now it's got to be real talk of Forest making European football? Like you said then, it's not a fluke. 17 games in, it's not a fluke.
European football is well on the menu. It's there.
Well, it could go down to 8th, right, this season?
Yeah, look, the European football is in your grasp.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yes.
I think you'd be disappointed if you don't.
Right now, there's... So the question is, right, look, everyone expects City to turn things around. So let's say they're in European football. I know it's mad saying that. Newcastle, we're trying to muscle their way in. Villa. I can't really see outside of those. Bournemouth don't quite look good enough. Brighton don't quite good. Spurs, no, not good enough.
We're not consistent enough.
No. So I think it's where you're looking at the top 8 now, 7 or 8 now.
Did you expect this, Luke, with Nuno? I mean, last season he done all right, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think, like I say, when the appointment of Nuno came and replaced someone like Steve Cooper, it was always going to be hard. And I think he did well to keep us up last year. But this year, it's probably one of the best managers in the league, is he not?
Yeah, oh, he's manager of the season.
He's in the conversation, no question about that. No question.
If they get Champions League football, manager of the season.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, if Liverpool win the title, Arnie Slot's... I know, but that's
but come on.
Look.
Yeah, exactly that. I'm making that point. Is that Arnie Slot's gone into a ready-made team. Like, Klopp didn't get sacked. Klopp left. Do you know what I'm saying? So they're still a good team.
There's a few in there, but look, right now, he is... And it's not just... It's okay. I know you had a slip up against City a couple of weeks ago, and that's fair enough. But you're third. Nottingham Forest are third at Christmas. Okay, Arsenal have jumped above them right now. They've jumped above them because they're winning.
The last 3 games we had United away, which I thought was tricky. We beat them. Then we had Villa at home, which was another tricky game. Beat them. We've gone to Brentford. Brentford, where nobody's won there. Never mind, kept a clean sheet there.
Yeah.
We beat them. On to Spurs and on to Everton.
Yeah, I know. It's all going to come undone, mate, at Spurs. All comes undone.
And I'm sure Cundy had his tip for relegation at the start of the season. I'm sure I heard him say that.
No, I definitely didn't.
No, I don't think you did.
I definitely didn't.
No, I don't think you did.
I'm not that stupid.
No.
Well, Forest going down. I don't think anyone tipped you to go down, did they?
I think there'd be a few people who were worried about Forest at the start of the season. But listen, they've proved everyone wrong.
Look, it's a long season, mate, and there's a lot of good teams.
They're going down.
They're definitely not going down, mate. They're definitely not going down. No, I don't remember anyone tipping Forest to go down. Do you? Someone tipped Forest to go down?
I guarantee you 100% someone would have tipped them to go down, yeah. Definitely.
Sure wasn't you?
Might have been. No,
definitely wasn't. We definitely didn't
say three new teams.
No, we definitely didn't say Forest, mate. But I definitely didn't say like top 4 either.
No, I mean, bottom half of the table, staying in the league. That was the aim, right? At the start of the season. So it's remarkable what they're doing. Let's go to Danny. He's a Nottingham Forest fan. Hi, Dan.
Danny boy.
How you going, lads? You all right?
All right,
Danny
mate.
boy.
You on your way back from the game?
Yeah, just on the way back now.
I mean,
me and my dad were just on the way back. I mean, we can't believe what's happening.
Yeah.
Up the tricky trees.
I don't know what Luke's my mate, him who's just been on in. I don't know what I was getting at with you, Cundy, because I think you're a secret Forest fan. I've been seeing you getting some fist pumps in the Villa game.
Well, you're doing all right, and it's good. Look, I think I think if you're a side like Forest, and I'm not looking down at you, but this is a team that shouldn't really be there. They shouldn't. Spurs should be above them right now.
Yeah.
Arsenal have just dumped above them.
Well, that's what they're expected.
Villa should be above them.
I don't think anyone. Yeah, but Nottingham Forest are a big club. I understand what you're saying, but they've got some good players.
They have.
And if you get the recruitment right, which they've done,
yeah.
Then all of a sudden you put a team together and you've got the manager and they're all fighting for him. It's a big club, Nottingham Forest.
Their recruitment's been great. I mean,
Dan, what's the expectation? What are you hoping for now? 17 games in.
See, I heard what you say. I'd be disappointed if we don't get Europe. I mean, I know you say, we are not expected to be there. We've got a centre-half at the football club in Murillo. You will struggle to find a better centre-half performance than him today in the world of football this year. I'm that confident. He is that good. Is technically there's not a better passer of the ball from centre-half in the Premier League. There isn't.
Where did you get him from? How much you paid for him? I can't.
Paid 11 million for him from Corinthians. It played 2 months. It played 2 months senior football. He's not even been a professional footballer for 2 years. He's lightning quick. He's strong as an ox.
Yeah.
What he lacks in height, he makes up with physicality. And then you put him at the side of Milenkovic. I mean, it's a match made in heaven. And I know you're going about other peers. We are up there with the Liverpool and Arsenal when it comes to that centre-half pairing. And then you look at Aina. I'd like you to name me a better right-back in the league at the minute than Ola Aina.
Well, he's a wing-back, so it's slightly different, but I take your point. I take your point.
Ian,
yeah.
We played 4 at the back. We've only played 3 at the back today.
Well,
time we played 3 at the back.
You did play 3 at the back today, but, he's got his goal as well, so he's joining up into it. Here's a question for you. Why did Yates not start today?
Because this might upset a few Forest fans.
Go on.
Ryan Yates has got limits, and today we've gone and matched him as a football team, and Yates is brilliant at breaking up and trying to disrupt games, but sometimes if he's not on it bypasses him, and it's like you're a man down. I mean, when we went to City, that was the situation, and we was a man down, and we couldn't do anything with it, whereas today he's gone with Anderson and Gibbs-White in there.
Yep.
And, I mean, Gibbs-White was absolutely brilliant today.
Top player.
He's not been at the races this year. He hasn't. He's been playing in the 10 and he's not been so good, but they dropped him deeper against Villa for the last 15 minutes. He got us ticking. Today, he was outstanding. And it's like, I'm not one that really calls for Gibbs-White to play for England, because I think if he's playing in the 10, he's got too much competition. But if he drops deeper...
Do you think he can play for England as a number 8?
I think he's got more chance of playing for England as an 8. I don't not necessarily can play for it, but for me, if he's not going to get in there in the 10, chuck him in as an 8. I mean...
Just chuck him in. Just chuck him in.
Well, do you know the good thing is...
Dan, thanks for your call.
The good thing is that, you talk about players like that. We just spoke about Morgan Rogers. Just from a selfish England point of view, there are so many players in and around that area that are performing right now. Just a little note there. Saka's been taken off injured.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.